I recently purchased this Emerald City playset, and I'm going to talk about a couple of the main issues that I see with this set, even though I'm going to be giving it to my children. Now, obviously, children might not foresee these as issues, but as a parent, purchased a lot of toys over my years as a dad, and just a couple of things about this set that I'm not a huge fan of. First of all, I'm not a huge fan of how easy this is to come apart. So for example, this is designed to kind of go right onto here, right? But it has to be at an angle. Okay, so it's at an angle right like that, right? And then to take it off or for it to come off, literally, watch this, and it's now off. So it doesn't clip in tightly, and it only will clip back in at an angle. So if my kid wants to take this and they want to turn it even just a little bit, it's going to immediately separate. I'm not a fan of that. Like, why did they not design these clips better? Why did they not make them pins? Why did they not make them where after they're clipped in, they can rotate and move? And it's not, right? I feel like that's a pretty big downside. If you're going to be setting up this playset for your kids, you don't want them coming back to you every minute and a half, 2 minutes, being like, hey, this is apart again. Can you put it back together again? And I've got a daughter who's 7. She might not do that as much, but I'm just thinking like when she was 5, when she was 6, this playset's designed for ages 4 and up. You got a 4-year-old, they're going to be coming to you every 30 seconds about it being broke. And it's literally just these clips coming off over and over and over again. And it's the same thing on all of them. All of them use these same like little plastic clips. They have to go in at an angle. So now it's clipped, right? They have to go in at an angle to be clipped. If you do anything, yep, and it just comes right apart, right? Just because of the way that they're designed to be an angle, which I understand, but the fact that they come apart so easily, that's a huge downside to me. The second thing about this that I'm not a huge fan of, that I would term as an issue, right, is the fact that there's not a ton of stuff in this set that actually moves. It's more just plastic that sits there and then your kid's going to play on it. Why is there not a open and closing window on here? Why does this not, like, something happen up here? You know, this is just all a plastic set. Why is there not anything over here that your kid can attach or play with or, you know, mess with the little buttons on or something? This part clips right into the front on here. When you're assembling it, you assemble steps on the back. That's cool. Why does nothing move on this, right? Like, okay, if I got a marble, I could put a marble down and it's just going to go in there. But that's it, right? There's no like buttons. There's no anything that they can push on that it can move or whatever. Literally, the only thing on this set that moves is this little thing right here. Now, this is cool, right? Like, that's really cool that it opens and shuts. It's got a little wheel. It opens and it shuts, you know, for the play and to show Oz. That's really, really neat that it does that. But that's it. Right? Like, why do we not have windows on here? Why do we not have, this is just open. Why is there no like decorative doors that you can open and shut on the front of this? Why is there nothing on this purple one? Again, it's just wide open. Why is there not a door? Why is there not a half door where you can have a little person behind it and they're like talking out of the shop? And like just little things like that. It just feels like, why didn't they include those, right? Like if I'm going to get a playset for my kid, I want them to play with it for a long period of time. And it feels like they didn't put a whole lot of thought into kids actually playing with this playset. Include those doors, includes little things for the kids to play with and have the dolls hold on to and open and shut and whatever. Like, this is literally it. This is cool. Like, I love the design of it. I love the intricacy. I love that it's a little dial that can be turned to open and shut. That's awesome. Why is there nothing else on any of the other pieces? And why does this not clip together? Those are really the two main issues that I see with this Emerald City playset.